Hey ladies, and welcome back to Lady with Festina. Let's talk. I hope you guys had an amazing week and you're looking forward to the weekend. So, as the title says, hit the reset. So I am a big fan of inspirational videos, inspirational quotes, a come up story, underdog makes big, a comeback story. I'm just a total sucker for those things and very inspired by people who have had many challenges and if they fell down, they got back up. And so that just gets me inspired and motivated. But hitting the reset, I was watching a video actually this morning because, yes, I wake up very early in the morning. And so I was watching some inspirational videos. And one was, the title was Trophy Wife to Millionaire. And one of the statements, I think her husband lost his job. Anyway, she sprung into action. She took one of her passions and turned it into, I think, a clothing line for kids. I think it's Lolly Wally Doodle or whatever. But anyway, one of the things she was saying is that, you will fail. She said, there's some things that just don't work out. But the key is to hit the reset button. And that's the message for anyone at any time, any day that's trying to do some things. Maybe right now you're feeling discouraged. And I'm speaking to myself, some things that you thought you put into flight that you were excited about. And then you gave it your all and you jumped in there and it just didn't get into the air like you thought it would. But here's the thing. Keep pressing, stay with it. If you feel like it's something that first of all, if you're passionate about it, if you feel like it's a purpose, and it just didn't work out, go back, hit that reset button. Hitting the reset button actually is kind of exciting because it's not saying that you're starting over. It's just like that you're going back to base one. It's just saying that, okay, I just need to revisit. Let's just look at maybe I need to tweak something. I need to re-energize something. I just need to re-examine something. But the big key is to get up, keep moving, stick with it. Don't give up too soon. Because a lot of times, I am so guilty of it, is that my stick-to-itiveness in some things is at ground zero. It's like, okay, look, I just don't have the energy. You know what? This may not be it. I'm not getting the support. I'm just not feeling inspired today. Whatever the case may be, stick to it. Hit that reset button. Keep pressing forward and talk to yourself. And here's the other thing I read somewhere. Self-motivation is different from just motivation. Self-motivation, I feel like the people who have had levels of success, they are very self-motivated. They don't care about what's happening outside of them. They don't care if they don't get the rah-rahs from folks. They don't care if the naysayers are like standing at ringside and jeering and doing all these things and just, being very negative. But something inside of them just says, you know what? I know this is right. I know this is the path for me. I know this thing is going to bless others. I know it's going to help others. Whatever that thing is that's down inside of you, keep pressing forward. And people say, Nike, and some people call it Nike. Nike has the slogan, just do it, which will stand the test of time. But I'm going to add something to it. Just do it now. Don't wait on it. Don't sit on it. Yes, have your moments to lick your wounds or whatever, but get back up, reset the button, just do it, get in there, get in the game. That in and of itself should energize you to say, okay, this worked, but this didn't work. So let's tweak this a little bit because I know. It's like it may not look like it. It may not feel like it. And I'm probably going along on this. But if there's something that's so deep inside of you and first of all, if you're lucky enough to have something that motivates you that way, that burns inside of you, that you're passionate about, you owe it to yourself to press through, get to the end of that. And you are definitely blessed. And I say that with everything that I have. If you are that person And there are many folks out there that have something that you're so passionate about, that you know that it gets you up in the morning, no matter what comes that day, no matter what ups or downs or whatever pitfalls or whatever obstacles you run up against, it still gets you up and say, you know what? Man, yesterday was a tough day, but I learned something. But I'm going to get up and I'm keep trying because something inside is so strong. And so I tell you what, I envy those folks because quite honestly, as I sit here, there's not a whole lot that and I hate to say it, and then almost I'm ashamed to say it, but it's just the reality of it. There's not a whole lot I'm passionate about. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm in this life. I get up. There are things that I was trained to do. There are things that I know I should do. You got to be responsible. You got to go, you know, you got to go to work. You got to pay your bills, you know, and you get some fun moments and you laugh and you enjoy. But quite honestly, guys, I struggle with finding something that I'm passionate about enough that I stick with it. So if you're one of those folks, and I'm still like, I'm not giving up trying to find that thing that really gets me up out of bed every day. And it's not just one of those days, and I'm really dating myself a commercial that used to be out there, getting up every day saying, I gotta make the donuts. And that's no way to live. That's existing. You know, we want to thrive in life. And if you're on this side of the green grass, then you have a purpose. And in that, find your passion, because that is what's going to help you not only survive, but help you thrive. And guys, another thing that I kind of ran across this morning while I was surfing the YouTube world is a quote from Audrey Hepburn. And yes, guys, I love me some Audrey Hepburn. Breakfast at Tiffany's, classic. But she said, and yeah, this is kind of corny, but I love stuff like this. It says that nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. Yeah, it is kind of corny, but when you look at it, it's about changing your perspective. Sometimes look at the words a little bit closer. You might see something new and exciting that really just gives you that extra little you need to kind of keep pressing up. So remember, anything is possible. Just keep resetting that button, your inner reset button. Keep pressing that. And guys, can't get out of here without talking about my sunflowers. They're getting a little droopy. Like I said, they won't have the longevity as my lilies, but they are still so vibrant and so beautiful. So hopefully you'll share this video, and please consider subscribing to this channel. And guys, have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you back next week with Lady to Lady with Festina. Bye, ladies.